When it comes to accessing your pension fund, which clearly has generated the biggest amount of interest and probably words written in papers and on websites, simplest way to put it is that a quarter of it can be tax-free and the rest will be taxed. That sounds incredibly simple, but unfortunately, as with all things, there's been some unintended consequences. One of the throwaway lines from Steve Webb, the ex-pensions minister, was he didn't believe anyone would be off running around buying a Lamborghini. Well, we did some research. The cheapest second-hand Lamborghini is £176,000, but you'd need £250,000 pension pot to pay for that Lamborghini when you've taken the tax bill into account. When it comes to taking income from the pension, the rules around withdrawals have also been changed, and ultimately there are now no minimums or maximums. You do need to, though, remember the implications around the tax bill and the tax consequences of doing that, and the speed at which you're taking money out of your pension. So when it comes to taking income out of your pension, there are only two things we have to worry about. How much do you take out, and how long do you take it out for? When we look at life expectancy, so if we took life expectancy here in the UK for a male, today that should see you through to 84. But actually, your chances and odds are you'll go far longer than that. Something like 25% of all UK males will live beyond 84. And actually, you've probably got a reasonable bet of living beyond 100. And that's a fairly significant change over the last 10 years because of medical science and just the way that people now operate in retirement. When we look at taking income from a pension, the key question is always, well, how much? Well, from various studies and our own experiences of having done this for many, many years, 4% appears to be a rate that can be sustainable when you take into account that returns from markets never come out in a nice, smooth sequence and are effectively lumpy.